Hello, I'd like to share some information with you today in regards to anxiety. So, anxiety can present itself in many ways. Some ways can be the desire to control people or events, having difficulty sleeping, um, kind of defiance and other challenging behaviors, avoiding activities or events, including school, feeling agitated or angry, having high expectations for yourself, including like school, work, sports. You can have physical effects sometimes, like pain in your stomach, headaches, struggling to pay attention or to focus, having intolerance or uncertainty, over planning for situations and events, a kind of feeling worried about situations or events. So there are some quick ways to cope with anxiety. There are five that I'm going to list. So if your anxiety is sporadic and getting in the way of focusing or focusing on tasks, there are some quick natural remedies that can help you take control of situations. And this information is being shared to you today by Healthline. Um, so, if your anxiety is focused around a situation, such as being worried about an upcoming event or a situation, you may notice some symptoms that are short lived and they're usually subside in anticipation or after the anticipation of the event takes place. So, one way is to question your thought pattern. Negative thought patterns can take root in your mind and distort the severity of the situation. One way to challenge your fears is ask if they're true and see where you can take back control. Practicing focusing, practice focusing on deep breaths. Excuse me. Try breathing for 4 counts and breathing out for 4 counts for 2 to 5 minutes. By evening out your breath, you slow your heart rate, which should help calm you down. Three, kind of using aromatherapy, whether they're in the oil forms, incense, candles, scents like lavender, chamomile, and sandalwood can be very soothing. Aromatherapy is thought to help activate certain receptors in your brain that can potentially ease anxiety. Now, we want to do this in a safe way. If you're lighting a candle, make sure there's, nothing around there, things of that nature. If you're in a position to take a walk, maybe taking a walk for 15 minutes or doing yoga. I know I stress upon in my videos that, changing environment can be of assistance or of benefit with anxiety or with any type of panic and or any thoughts that can impede on your wellness. It is important to take breaths, do yoga, go for a walk if you're able to stop anxiety or anxious thoughts. Like walking away from the situation can assist. And the reason for that is taking some time to focus on your body and not your mind solely may help relieve your anxiety. Writing your thoughts down. Write down what makes you anxious. Get it out of your head, and it can seem a bit less daunting. Um, so, if you kind of suspect that your generalized anxiety and these quick coping mechanisms are not assisting you, I implore you to definitely reach out to a mental health professional so that they can assist you with managing those feelings. So, as a mental health professional and provider, there are some 6 long-term strategies for coping with anxiety. Um, It's important to find treatment strategies to help you, to keep you on track, and to keep your anxiety and those feelings kind of managed. So identifying and learning your triggers, right? You can identify triggers on your own or with a therapist. I would prefer that it may be beneficial with your therapist, with your mental health provider, with your counselor, so that they can help you process and help you throughout the process of kind of managing those symptoms. Another tidbit that I want to share are some general triggers. It's not the end or be all. It's not one shoe fits all. But some can be a stressful job or work environment, um, genetics, trauma, phobias, chronic illnesses, um, driving or traveling. Those are just some examples. CBT at times have been found to be of assistance with individuals that are having anxiety or having anxiety as a diagnosis. Um, your therapist, your mental health provider can assist you through the cognitive behavior therapy. Also, a daily routine or meditation assists long term. When it's done regularly, it can eventually help you train your brain to dismiss some of those anxious thoughts. So I hope that this has been helpful for you, and I hope that you all have a good day.